Here's how you develop your style, okay? First and foremost, if I could put one slide up right now to develop your creative process, that's it. If you don't know thy gear, you cannot create. Because if you're fumbling with the camera, if I'm going to take your picture and I go snap and I chimp, you know what chimping is, right?
Yes.
All right? And you look and go, ooh. So I'm sitting there, now you know what chimping is. There's a reason for it. So I go and I take the picture and I look real quick and I'm like, oh, wait a second. I adjust my shutter speed. My f-stop's now. What the hell's my ISO? If I have to sit and worry about all that, that ever happen to you? It's like, oh, my exposure's off. But then you're not composing. You're not thinking about the light. You're not thinking about making an image. You're thinking about taking a picture, but you're not thinking about image making because you're thinking about your damn camera. So if you can't instinctively create the image, then you need to learn more about your gear. It's as simple as that. How would you like a dentist? He knows how to put a good filling in, eventually. But if he's poking around, I know I can get this filling right. But I don't know if I can get it on the first try.
Oh, he wouldn't be my dentist.
Well, then maybe you won't be somebody's photographer, since you just said he wouldn't be my dentist. You see what I'm saying? You really have to make it instinctive. It has to be innate. Okay? It must be. They asked me, how do you make your pictures? You know? I was puzzled. I said, I don't know. It's not important. Because Cartier-Bresson, damn, that camera was instinctive to him. And imagine the piece of crap he was using back then. Didn't exactly have dynamic range. The ISOs of those films, who the hell knows what they were? I'm not even educated enough to know what they were. So he knew his gear. He knew his gear. Developing your own style. The technical elements must be innate. Here's a key. Decide what you like and dislike and take it from there and allow others to inspire you. I mentioned this in a seminar earlier. If you're looking at other websites and other blogs, stop for a little bit. Everyone really should take a month or two off from looking at other blogs, except for mine, okay? And then, instead of emulating, be inspired by. I'm inspired by other things. I love TV, I love films. The Godfather, Godfather Part 2, my God. The wedding scene from The Godfather, okay? Elle magazine. Jim Jarmusch films. I don't know if anybody even knows who he is. The composition of that man is incredible. Raging Bull. Scorsese. Anybody like Mad Men?
Yes, love it.
How many shots of Don Draper smoking that friggin' cigarette? They're perfect. The lighting is perfect. Be inspired by that. That sparks the creative process. So when you see something like that and you say, damn, I have an idea. I want to use that in my portrait photography, my wedding photography, my anything photography. So films, TV shows, great stuff. Lost, right? For God's sakes, did they have perfect backlighting 100 hours a day in Hawaii? That's where they filmed it, but yeah. So gain inspiration from other sources and build on those ideas, okay? And take it from there. Talk about style. 1 photo out of focus is a mistake. 10 photos out of focus is an experimentation. 100, now, that's a style, you know? Read that quote. Just read it, just enjoy it. Because there's nothing that I can say to improve upon it. You all know who George Eastman was. You know, that little Kodak company. Most important quote that you can possibly read in photography, because it's all about light, every bit of it. There's no rules for good photographs. There's only good photographs. No rules. I think I break some rules. There's no question about it.